How y'all doing this morning? A real friend would tell you to exercise. A real friend would tell you, invest in this particular stock, so you can make some amount of money to change your life around. If you have a drug addiction problem, go to therapy. They will give you classes. They will assist on your spiritual help and your spiritual well-being. A real friend would be with you through thick and thin. You know, um, you got a flat tire, someone that you can call, and he be right there in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or he'll wire money to your bank account if you're low and won't even ask for nothing. And versus a fake friend, it has many qualities. If you study human behavior, like a fake friend will get upset with you because you decided to stay home instead of going to the club, or you go to the club and they say, hey man, consume this alcohol or drink this vodka all the way down your throat, and they're like, Chuck, 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 Chuck. So they sit up here and saying like, oh well, if you don't drink this alcohol, man, you a B. Like, they just belittle you because you won't consume an alcoholic beverage, knowing that would destroy your organs. And so for the most part, a lot of fake friends, they operate off of short-term thinking instead of long-term thinking. They all into pleasure. When I was reading The Art of Not Giving a F by Mr. Manson, he was just stating that pleasureness, thinking positive all the time, that's pretty much another way, a form to avoid your situations or to avoid your problems. And problems in the world are meant to help us grow. It really is. It meant to help us grow and take initiative in our lives, and to take full responsibility. A lot of us don't want to take full responsibilities for our lives. We want to forcefully put our problems on other individuals. And a fake friend would encourage that. They're like, well, the reason why you're in this slump, the reason why you can't change your life is because this person got your foot on your neck, or because of the systematic racism. And which is some of that is true, but that's like their ultimate solution. But at the same time, really get it doesn't help you out in the long run. In the meantime, you know what I'm saying? It's just pretty much it's like a band-aid. And pretty much they operate off of low frequencies. They're all demons. And remember, I make a video way back, like, demons, they have no eyes to see, no ears to hear. They only operate off of fear and and entitlement. And that's one of the main reasons why people are always in a slump. I feel like a lot of these rappers, like, of course, you like Mac Miller, he wasn't with the right people in this era at the right particular time, man. And therefore he was always consuming with drugs. I mean, it was not one, when I seen interviews of people that he was with and he was filming himself drinking lean, not one person didn't say, hey, listen, man, you have a successful music career, especially you can go into top heights, man. Hey, man, just put drugs down. I can help you get therapy, man. Just focus on your music, focus on your craft, because at the end of the day, man, this is gonna weigh down on your health. And he didn't have that in his corner. You got a lot of individuals, man, that's like that, man. But thing is, though, we have this guilt trap, and they put this in our lower frequency vibrations, that, listen, you need me to succeed. And at the same time, we get upset. We be like, oh, okay, well, he's been my friend since day one, or this is my spouse, like, she's definitely got to be with me, even though he's a big significant or percentage of my life. And it's hard for us to detach from these individuals, and that creates a lot of depression, because you living for other people. Remember, in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs, when it stated that, listen, do not envy those who their feet quickly rush into sin. That's very vital. Don't do that, man. I mean, just, he who walk with a wise will be wise, but a companion of fools will always be destroyed. You have to remember that. A companion of fools will always be destroyed. Things that you do every single day, man, it's going to affect you in the long run, okay? And I just think that as friends, we sometimes it's hard for us to differentiate, man. And because at the end of the day, man, this is like basic human behavior. We gotta understand what real friends qualities and fake friends qualities, man. A real friend will always, be in your corner, man, and they will help uplift. They will actually be happy if you get a promotion, if you're moving upscale in this matrix, in this world, man. And they can be like down and out. Your best friend could be broke, but you say, hey, man, I just got a $40 an hour job, man, or I just got this degree. I'm so happy about to move to a different state, and I'm about to better myself. That best friend be like, yeah, man, that's good for you. I'm so happy for you. And they won't be entitled, like, listen, man, can you give me some money? They won't be even having the sense to ask that. You get what I'm saying? Like, they be like, listen, bro, you get out of here. You get out of these circumstances, man. Don't be like me. I'm always be in your corner. I'm so happy for you. And they won't plot to kill you. They won't do none of those things. But what I understood is that, people, they see success, but they don't understand the struggles. They don't understand the long nights, the early mornings, man, putting day and time after again, being consistent with their craft to actually for this to be in fruition. And that's just like the ice climbers at the end of the day, man. So we live in a world that where people they want to see you succeed, but at the same time not surpass them. And you gotta understand that too, man. It could be things that like little mannerisms or the way they carry themselves when you bring up certain conversations. It could be something deep or something that's thinking outside the box. And look how if they fold their arms or if they looking elsewhere, they not engaging in different conversations, or they hurry up and change it to someone else's on life. Gossipers, that's a trait for fake friends. And I just think that we have to reevaluate ourselves and the people that we associate with ourselves on a day-to-day basis, man, especially as black men as we coming up into this world. Young black men, nerd brothers, geek brothers, it doesn't matter, gangsters. I'm like, seriously, at the end of the day, when if you're trying to improve yourself and you want to get out your comfort zone, a real friend will embrace that. A real friend will say, hey, listen, man, you lacking in this area. Hey, man, you need to get this together. You can have the ability to take constructive criticism. And I used to have a hard time taking constructive criticism because I used to always think like the world was doing me wrong or people just hating on me. Now, that's the difference. Now, people just hating on you if they just say negative things about you and you continuously accomplishing the task. Compared to you just sitting on your butt, not doing anything in life, not even trying to change your life, and people talking about you. That's not hating. That's just, I mean, they just stating the facts. So we got to kind of understand that as well. But yeah, just get rid of self entitlement. Just you gotta understand it's gonna be very hard because I'm still working on it. Always take full responsibility. If you get, if things just happen to you, man, that you out of your control, you have to understand that. Listen, well, I can't like avoid all these problems, but I have the ability and authority to see like my emotions, to control my emotions, how I approach the problem, right? And to go about my day and to solve it and to be the best version of myself. You have the emotional intelligence to do that. And this is why a lot of successful entrepreneurs are in this world, because they have the emotional intelligence, like to know that, listen, if I'm going to be successful, I'd rather be successful on my own terms than somebody else's agenda. So I'd rather be broke and miserable on my own terms. You get what I'm saying? So that's just like anything in life. But I just want to really make this real quick video. I'm not sure how much time I have. I don't know if this video is going to get cut off. But yes, man, friends, be careful, man, who you with. I don't care if you've been with them for 10, 15 years and they're not with your goals and your agendas, man. You have to just keep it moving. That's just how it is. You only got one life to live to make an impact, okay? And, just understand this principle. Yeah, real friends versus fake friends. And always, man, associate yourself with people that's always going to be on your level, man, each and every single day. That's all I got to say. It's your boy, Young Lee Jr. You guys have a great morning. I'm out. Deuces.